Hey guys, so I've got a haul video for you today. I've purchased quite a few things over the past week and received quite a few things in PR, so I'll be showing you my PR items at the end of this video, but let's go ahead and get started with some things that I purchased at Ulta. I've been wanting to try this brand, UOMA Beauty, and they are a Black-owned beauty brand, and I went ahead and purchased their foundation. Oh, here it is. I got the shade T3N, and they have like categories for their foundation shades. So Fair Lady is like the category, I believe, and T3N is the actual shade. So here is what the packaging looks like. It's this great glass bottle, and it's got this really fun translucent turquoise cap. And it says on the box, for medium coverage, use sparsely. For full coverage, use generously. For extreme coverage, apply multiple layers. It is paraben-free, talc-free, cruelty-free, vegan, and this was made in Italy. So that's the first thing I got from UOMA Beauty. I also got their brightening concealer, and I've heard really good things about this concealer, so I'm very, very excited. I got this in the shade Fair Lady T2, and it doesn't say anything about coverage, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember reviews of this, I'm pretty sure that the coverage is pretty high. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch it now because I'm very curious. So here's what the doe foot applicator looks like. It's one of those big big doe foots. Ooh, it's very creamy. Oh yeah, this is high coverage. It's very creamy. It has like kind of like a little bit of like a thicker consistency, but it is very, oh, it feels like soft, if that makes sense. It feels really soft, not velvety, but it just feels very, very soft on the hand. So that's the shade T2. And then I also purchased their double take Sculpt and Strobe stick. So this is like a dual-ended cream stick product. I believe there's like, yeah, contour on one side and a highlight on the other. So I got it in the shade Fair Lady number 3, it says there. So this is the contour side. Ooh, that's really pigmented. I think I'm gonna have to be careful when I use this one. But look at that. Ooh, pretty. And then here's the highlight side. There's the highlight. That could be a little bit golden, a little bit deep for my skin tone, but I'm definitely going to try it out. If it's a little bit too deep, I think there's a shade lighter. Well, I got 3, so there's probably 2 shades lighter, so I can pick up another shade if need be. But that's really pretty, and the texture is really, really nice. It does seem to kind of like set down a bit. Very, very lovely. And then I also got their Black Magic eyeshadow palette, and they have quite a few eyeshadow palettes, and this is the one that just appealed to me the most because, as you guys know me, I really like neutrals, and it had the most neutrals in there, and then it had that great like glowing midnight blue there. So I'm very excited for that also. And then lastly, I picked up one of their Boss Gloss liquid marble lip glosses, and I got it in the shade Passion, and oh my god, I love this packaging. It's like this metallic turquoise. Very, very cool. Boss, wake up, kick ass, repeat. Ooh, nice. It has, I want to say it has like a medium kind of pigmentation for a gloss. It's not like totally sheer, but it's not super like thick and pigmented looking. I really don't like really pigmented glosses, so this really appeals to me. Hold on, what does it smell like? It smells like a vanilla buttercream cupcake. God, now I'm hungry. Well, I'm really excited for all these products, and I'm definitely going to be doing a dedicated video to these products, so keep an eye out for that. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, if you're interested in that, but I'm definitely going to be doing that within the next couple of days. All right, next up, I bought some hand soap. Not a very exciting purchase, but I was excited for this particular product. I purchased this off of Selfridges when I purchased the Guerlain products, that Brazilian summer collection. I did a video on the products that I purchased. If you are interested, I will leave a link to it down below in my description box. But I also threw into that order this hand soap from Diptyque. I am a huge, huge fan of Diptyque candles, but I've never purchased any of their other products. They have some like hand soaps. I think they have body washes. I think they may have some like lotions and creams. I'm not sure if they actually have anything for the face, but they do have quite a few things for the body. And this one really appealed to me because it's an exfoliating hand wash, and it comes in this really heavy glass jar because this is refillable. So you can hold on to this glass container and just repurchase the exfoliating wash inside. I didn't know what it was going to smell like. I really couldn't find actually any descriptors for the scent, but it is really, really nice. I'm happy to report. It has like a slight citrusy scent. It's just very, very fresh, and the exfoliating bits are fairly gentle, but they do leave your hands feeling really soft. And since my hands have been getting so rough from all the hand washing, I thought an exfoliating hand wash would be nice. So I have my Simple Human like auto sensor soap dispenser. I have that downstairs, and I have this upstairs in my upstairs bath. So I have been loving this. And again, I purchased this off of Selfridges. I don't know if it is available in the States yet, but I will link to it down below in my description box if you're interested. So when I purchased my Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2, the Mothership 8 palette from Sephora, the one with the black lacquer packaging that I did my video review on, I also purchased 2 other things there. And I purchased the new Rowan Kiss My, what's the actual name? Well, it's a liquid lip balm, and I actually wore this in my bronzer video. So it's just a really lovely My Lips But Better color. I got it in the shade Remy, and it's the lightest shade. I believe there's 3 different shades. The middle shade I think is sold out currently at Sephora, but the darkest and the lightest shades are available. So this is what the packaging looks like. Isn't that pretty? I love this clear lucite cap, and then that is the Remy shade. So the texture of this is very interesting. It's not like a gloss at all. There's absolutely no stickiness. It really feels like kind of like a melted down lipstick, and it's very, very moisturizing. There is a bit of mintiness to it, and when I first put it on, I was a little taken aback. I wasn't expecting it. I'm not the biggest fan of mint in my lip products, but it did fade fairly quickly. I didn't feel like it left my lips dry at all, and I don't think it was minty enough to actually kind of do that like plumping effect, which in my book is a good thing. I don't really like that sensation on my lips. So it's just a little bit of mintiness, and it does fade fairly quickly. I want to say after maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, I feel like I had it on, it faded, and I didn't really smell or taste it anymore. So that is one thing I purchased from Sephora. And the other thing I purchased, now you guys, don't laugh, but you guys know that I've been really getting into self-tanner. It's just, I don't know, it's just something I never really got into. I tried it a couple times before. I didn't really like how much effort it took, but it seems like companies are coming out more and more with like natural tan versions and like an easy way to apply them. So I got this illuminating gradual tan lotion from Tan Luxe. I heard the Anna edit talk about it, and then Alana Davison got it because the Anna edit was talking about it. So I was like, let me try it, because they always look very, very natural. You know, they look very, very healthy. They look like they have a little bit of color, but it's never too much. I haven't actually tried it yet. I feel like my current self-tan has like completely faded. So I'm just really excited to try this. I'm gonna smell it actually. Oh, it actually smells nice. It actually smells very clean. So that's good. So I will definitely report back, but yeah, I've really fallen down the self-tanning rabbit hole. And then I did also purchase the Pat McGrath Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2 palette from the Pat McGrath site in that like metallic pink packaging. So it came, and my box thankfully was not crushed, because the one that I got from Sephora, the box was crushed. My palette was actually kind of scratched. I think I'm gonna return it to Sephora. I feel like for the amount of money you pay, it really should come pristine. It really shouldn't come kind of like busted up and used looking. So I think I'm going to be returning that. And I did inspect this one that came from Pat McGrath, and it is a little bit better. The box is a little bit like not all together, but it's far better than the one I got from Sephora. So let me just show you this limited edition packaging, because it is so incredible. Here it is. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? So it's just this beautiful like rose gold metallic packaging. I'm like scared to pick it up because I don't want to get my fingerprints all over it. And if you have been living under a rock and have not seen this palette yet, this is what it looks like. So I have a video dedicated to this where I demo it and I swatch it and I compare it to the first Divine Rose palette. So if you're interested in that, I will link to that video down below as well. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. This shade right here, this VR Sextraterrestrial, is such a gorgeous shade. It looks pink in the video monitor, but it is actually like that kind of like dark green. So that is what I got from Pat McGrath. And then I also got some things from Beautylish. I went ahead and ordered the Orbe Silverati shampoo. Is that how you pronounce it? Silverati, yeah, Silverati shampoo. I've used it twice now, and I thought that the shampoo would come out looking either like blue or kind of purpley, but it doesn't. The shampoo looks like it's like this silver. I wonder if I can show it to you guys. I don't know if you can see it in the cap there, but it kind of has this like silver metallic appearance to it. It's very, very cool. So I got the shampoo and this conditioner, and I've used both like twice now, and I don't know if I really see a difference. I don't know if I should expect to see something instantly. I don't know. I'm not really like hip on like hair color and all of that. And my hair is up, so you guys probably can't even tell. But I don't know. I don't really think I see any difference for the moment, but it is a very nice shampoo and conditioner. I did also get, which I haven't tried yet, is the Silverati Illuminating Treatment Mask. So this is something that you leave on, so maybe this will have more of like an effect on my hair color. Let's see what it says. Transform gray, silver, and white strands with this powerfully moisturizing treatment mask. Our ultra softening formula restores strength, elasticity, and shine while calming and hydrating dry scalp. Corrects yellow tones and leaves locks beautifully illuminated. So I've never used a hair mask ever, so this will be the first time. But I have noticed that like my gray hairs are starting to feel like a little bit more like coarse. The texture of them is feeling different. So anyway, that's why I thought I would go ahead and try the treatment mask. And then last but not least, I had to re-up on my Orbe Rock Hard gel. So this is a gel that I use to kind of like gel my hair back. I just ran out of my old gel, and so I didn't have that much, which is probably why my hair looks a little fuzzy. Otherwise, I would have put more in to kind of like calm all this craziness, but I should have just busted this out. But here it is. It's such a great gel because it really keeps your hair in place like all day. But if you want to just kind of like break up your hair a little bit and not have it so rock hard, it's not like it flakes. There's like no evidence of it whatsoever. It's so good. It's from the Danessa Myricks line. This is another black owned beauty brand. Danessa Myricks is a makeup artist that I have long admired. I did a Lunar New Year look like ages ago, either last Lunar New Year or the one before. I think maybe even the one before. Anyway, I tried this like very heavy, hot pink kind of like blush draping technique that I had seen on Danessa Myricks' Instagram. And that was, you know, pretty much my inspiration. First, I got her Vision Cream Cover, which is like her foundation. And I got it in the shade N03. So this is what the foundation looks like. Oh, I like that little window there. And this metallic finish is really pretty. So it has a pump top. I'm just gonna see what this shade looks like. Yeah, I think that shade will work. Wow, this looks very full coverage, but look at that sheen. It doesn't look like really super matte or anything. So I have to admit, I'm a little intimidated by her makeup line because it really is geared towards makeup artists, and you can like mix a lot of the things together and really play around with them, which I'm looking forward to doing, but it is definitely a little intimidating for me. Oh, how awesome. So on the box, it actually has, I don't know if you guys can see that at the bottom, it has like a use before date. Usually you get how good the product is. Once you open it, you get that little jar with like, I don't know, it says 12 months or 18 months or something on it, but you never really know how old the product is. You don't know how long it's been sitting there. So this is fantastic. That is awesome. I also got 2 of her Dew Wet Balms. I think these are probably some of her more popular products. So I got hot water, and that's what hot water looks like. So this is like a balm. Ooh. Yeah, this is like a balm. Oh, wow. Can you guys see that? It's like a clear balm with just a little hint of something. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, you must, because the looks that she does, they're always like so dewy. And I'm always like, how does she get the skin to look like that? Like, it's so incredible. So that's the hot water balm. And then I also got Morning Dew. So this is what Morning Dew looks like. Ooh, this one feels a little bit like more oily than the hot water. And this has like a golden sheen to it. Can you see that? Oh my God. This looks amazing. I'm gonna put some on right now. Ooh, gorgeous. Oh, gorgeous. I love it. Stunning. So that is Morning Dew, and the other one was hot water. This one was hot water. I also picked out 2 of her waterproof cream palettes. The first one I got is the Essentials palette, and this is what the packaging looks like. Oh, cool. It's like a magnetic top. Kind of reminds me of those Inglot palettes. Some of the product ended up on the plastic there because I think this melted. It's been so hot here in Vegas But here's the Essentials palette. Like I said, I'm a little intimidated by her line because I think you can mix and use these all over the face, wherever you want. So I cannot wait to play with these things, but I am a little bit nervous. And I also got the Fire and Ice Waterproof Cream Palette. And that is this one. So these have more of like a metallic sheen to them. And I think you could probably create some like custom highlights from this really easily. And then I also got these foils. She has these Color Fix products in like a matte finish, and then I think there's just not gloss, kind of like a regular kind of like satin finish maybe, and then she has these foils. She may have more, but I'm probably not remembering everything, but she has these foils also. So I got Nebula, and they come in these little tubes. So this one is Nebula, and there's like this little kind of like pointy tipped applicator. Ooh, they're so light. I thought they were gonna feel like a lot thicker, but wow, I just squeezed out a drop, and that is all you needed. Wow, that is absolutely stunning. And this one is Alien. Oh, this looks incredible. Oh yeah, this is really, really cool. So this has like a coppery, pinky, peachy like shift to it. These are like cream versions of those Pat McGrath special shades, but they like stay down and there's no fallout whatsoever. Wow, very, very excited for those. And then the last thing I got is a Vision Flush, and I got it in the shade Tutu. So this is what the packaging looks like. This color is such a bright pink, but the description of it talks about how you can use it in a very sheer way and kind of like mix it with everything else. Again, very intimidating, but very exciting. So I'm just gonna swipe a little bit down here and see if we can kind of sheer it out. Ooh, yeah, I was thinking about using this as like a cream blush. Wow, that was just a little bit. Oh, yes. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. So that's the Vision Flush in Tutu. I think you can use this on your lips, eyes, cheeks. And I think she may have used this in the picture that I was kind of using as inspiration when she was doing like the whole like really hot pink like blush draping. I think this was one of the products that she used. So I'm really, really excited to play around with all of this stuff. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you are interested in seeing this upcoming video. It's coming soon for sure. Westman Atelier sent me their Les Nuits iPods, and I'll just show them to you quickly. But I will have this video linked down below in my description box as well if you're interested. But these are 3 like hybrid cream shadows in here, and they're really, really gorgeous. The first one is Noir, which is like a black. You can see I've used it quite a bit. This one is Champagne, which is this really, really soft like iridescent ballet pink. And then the last one in this set is Vin Rouge. Really gorgeous. I love the soft effect that these iPods have. They're just really easy to use. You can just get such a nice kind of like flush of color. They're just really gorgeous. So been loving these. Big thank you to Westman Atelier for sending these over. Next up, I got the like world's heaviest PR box, but this is my first PR package from NARS. So I was really, really like stunned when I got the box. It was big, it was heavy, and I looked at the return address and it said NARS. I was like, no way. So shocked, and a huge thank you to NARS for sending this over. This is the new bronzers. Sorry, trying to slide this thing out. It really is very heavy. So the NARS Iconic Bronzing Powder gets amplified with new shades and new textures. Can you take the heat? Here is what was included, and I think you guys have probably seen all of these bronzers at this point, but their bronzers now come in like a satin finish and also a matte finish. So Laguna, the really popular NARS bronzer, never really worked for me. It looked a little bit muddy on my skin tone. I don't know, maybe now that I have a little bit of self bronzer, maybe it'll work, but I'm so glad that I can try all of these other ones now. So here's Laguna in the like more satin finish, and then here's Laguna in the matte finish. This looks a little warmer to me. I don't have any of the original Lagunas, but if you guys have an original and have purchased this new one, will you let me know what you think? Because yeah, this looks a little bit like warmer, like this would work for me. I don't know if they changed it, I'm not sure, but it looks like they've kind of like reimagined their whole bronzer line. And then there's this one in the middle, it's called Paradise Found, but I believe this is Laguna, and it just has this like beautiful gold overspray in there. And look at this packaging. Is that incredible? So I'm definitely gonna have to play around with like all the different shades and see which one works best for me. Oh, and there's also a Laguna Afterglow lip balm. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, that looks nice. Ooh, I'm excited to get that on my lips. These are glued in here and the glue is really strong. And then there's a Laguna oil infused lip tint. Gorgeous. And then what shade is this? And then this is in the shade Reef. Looks a little pinkier. And then there are all these like eye pigments that I've really been wanting to try. So this is really awesome. Wow, this glue is like no joke. This is Castaway. Oh, they're kind of like a loose pigment. Wow, I just made a total mess. That's Castaway. Ooh, girl. That is shiny. My goodness. Oh no, the glue actually took the sticker off of the next one, so I don't know the color name. Hold on. This one is, I don't know. The glue kind of ruined. It's like Isla something. Isla Morada. Isla Morada. Glue is incredible. Okay, this is the Isla Morada. All right, there is Isla Morada. Wow, beautiful. This one is Shookum. Ooh, pretty. It's like a white gold. And then the last one is Stricken. I think that says Stricken. And there is Stricken. Wow. Gorgeous. So Stricken, Shookum, Isla Morada, and this one is Castaway. Wow, Castaway is stunning. They're all stunning. Gorgeous. And that's the Afterglow Lip Balm in Laguna. Wow, I cannot wait to use these in like a trying new makeup video. This is so exciting. Thank you so much to NARS for sending over this gorgeous, huge box. And please let us know what glue you used, because I have never, ever come across glue quite so strong before in my life. Next up, I got a box from House of Sillage, and I know what's in here because they're coming out with new lip colors. So let me get this open and swatch all the new lip colors for you, because they're really beautiful. They were specifically made for like the spring summertime. So here's actually a picture of the new colors. So lots of pinks, some corals, a few reds in there. All right, here are all the colors. This first one is The Crown, which is this shade. Next we have Maharani, which is this shade. Next we have Monarch, which is this shade. Then we have The Royal, which is this shade. Then we have Royal Highness, which is this shade. And then finally we have Royal Seduction, which is this shade. So if you're unfamiliar with the House of Sillage lipsticks, they all are like refills, and the lipstick case is probably one of the most show-stopping lipstick cases I've ever seen. So this is what all the lipstick cases come in, some kind of like jewelry box basically. So it flips up, there's a little mirror on the inside, and then it's in the shape of a bow. They have a gazillion different colors. They come out with like limited edition versions. They're stunning. This is enamel, and then there's like Swarovski crystals there. And so you open this up and then you just twist like you normally would a lipstick, and that's it. So those are the new House of Sillage lipstick colors. And I believe their site is still having 25% off. Of course, I'll link to everything down below in my description box, but these are so special. Oh, I should mention that the lipsticks have a very slight kind of like sweet, kind of like dessert smell to them. So a huge thank you to House of Sillage for sending over your new lipstick colors. They are absolutely stunning. So Kate Somerville sent me a nice big curated box of goodies. They actually reached out to me to ask me what my skin type was, which I thought was so nice and really thoughtful. So they sent me their new line, which happens to be perfect for my skin type. It is the Delicate. So it is for, you know, sensitive skin. So they sent over their Cleanse and Recover, their Recovery Serum, the Recovery Cream, and then from their existing line, they sent over their Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. I've heard the most amazing things about this cleanser, and so I'm really excited to try that. They also sent over their Goat Milk Moisturizing Cream and their Dermal Quench Liquid Lift. It's an advanced hydration treatment. Oh, interesting. And then last but not least, they sent over one of my favorite products from them. This is the Uncomplicated SPF 50. So this is like an SPF setting spray. So this is amazing because you can reapply this during the day. And I know a lot of people, myself included, it's just always like the conundrum. Once you've put SPF on and your makeup, you're always told to like reapply SPF. And how are you supposed to do that? So some powders, you know, have SPF in there, but this spray has SPF and it's great as a setting spray. It's great if you want to like touch up during the day. Awesome. So huge thank you to Kate Somerville for sending this over along with all of these other goodies. I'm really excited for this new line of theirs, this Delicate line. Very exciting. Okay, last but not least, ReFa reached out to me. So I had just hauled the Carrot Ray face roller and I've been using it and I really love it. But they found that video of mine where I hauled it. And so they reached out to me and they asked if they could send their newest beauty tool over. So I just started playing with this. We actually got on a Zoom call together because I was like, this looks complicated. So they're like, oh, we'll do a training session. So it is actually the ReFa Face Mist. So it's, well, first of all, it's beautiful. It's basically a way to like airbrush a mask onto your face. So the mask that you have to use with it is their jewel mask. And then you pour it into this like clear part here. And this whole thing is connected to a CO tube canister in here. So when you press this button down, it shoots the CO2 out. At the same time, it's like sucking the mask up. So what it does is it like sprays it onto your face in such a fine mist. So it really penetrates your skin very, very quickly. And this mask is like a gel. So what happens is it starts as a gel. It becomes micronized through that CO2. It sprays it onto your face. And then once it like penetrates your face, it turns into the gel again. And it kind of like plumps everything up. So you'll see immediately like some plumping action go on, but they told me like when you use it kind of like religiously for like a couple of weeks, you're gonna start to see like permanent plumpness in your face. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I've only used it twice now at this point, and you do see like immediate kind of like plumping. It's really, really cool. So I'm going to continue using this and I will report back to you. This is something apparently that's very popular in Japan, but this is like the first of its kind over here in the US. And I'm just really excited for this. So that's the ReFa Face Mist. And a huge, huge thank you to ReFa for sending this over to me to play around with and for getting onto that Zoom call to train me on how to use this and like the benefits of it. And that is it for my haul video today. Please let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.